Is my audio playing? What the heck is this? E is 130. Yeah, there's a one-time fee.
Okay, bet.
Let me connect your volume. Say something, bro?
Yo.
That's good. All right, chat. We are back. We are back. Let's get cooking. All right, what are we looking at?
Good.
How did everyone do for AM? You guys traded AM?
What's good, chat?
It's a Friday, so let's end this with a good. Finish off the week strong, and then we come back Monday. What is there news next week? Like CPI or non-farm payroll? Let me see. Probably is non-farm payroll next month. Yeah. Non-farm payroll, and Powell speaking on the same day on the Friday, and then CPI, PPI again. We didn't have an FOMC this week or this month, I think. Like Jerome Powell speaking up the minutes.
Nice sell here. We got that off that high. How's chat doing? Some say hot garbage AM. It's like don't trade AM. First big red day. I feel like the last two sessions, specifically AM, has been really, really challenging.
It moves so much too, but it's like, what are you gonna enter off of?
Yeah, it's just, especially yesterday. Even PM yesterday, I felt, bro. There was a sequence when we had like a 5-minute inversion, and then we disrespect that inversion right away, creating a bearish BPR, and then we inverse that bearish BPR, and it was like, dude, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Price, you just do you.
But then it just dumped for eternity.
Yep, you look at that 1-minute sell, Brian. Tell me any point in time on that 1-minute sell, aside from that one gap, which I marked out, but any time on that 1-minute sell where a short model presented yesterday.
That's what I was saying during the whole stream. Like, okay, I'm just waiting for like one false high move and then the move back down. I'm gonna short it because we got confirmation everywhere, but I just keep on selling down, no retracing, no nothing. I think that's why this week, especially with like AM volatility, it just moves so aggressively. These traders who trade inversions, like they can just trade every inversion, and then like they're gonna hit some big ones. So they're gonna get like too greedy. They're like, oh, I did so well. I mean, I just hit every inversion sell, inversion buy.
Yep.
And then when market get back to normal, they're gonna get cooked. But yeah, that's why I posted on Twitter. I'm like, how do you guys even trade New York AM anymore? And everyone just like, like maybe it's your trading style or like maybe it's your trading. It's like, bro, I can't even get a trade. I have the model, it works, but like when it falls off a cliff like that, I'm not gonna press sell.
I think in the last two sessions, I think it's overall this week price has been decent. Just the past two sessions, which has just been more challenging.
Yeah.
This has been a lot less respect off gaps, which it's hard obviously because my models are based off gaps. Someone said, "Get you cooked or get cooked today?" I'm assuming he's asking if I did bad or good. I did end up doing good today, after my red day yesterday, which was good.
Volume. Okay, there we go. Just turn it up. There we go. Try now. Okay, wait, not too loud. There we go. That should be good.
Yeah. Pretty nice sell off that turnaround. We should draw it to that low now, yeah, because we saw a good turnaround, changes to delivery, break structure. Do you want to see us turn around and potentially draw lower? If anyone uses overnight highs and lows, you got paid again today. That every day this week, or pretty much every day consistently, we see New York essentially work off overnight pivots, highs and lows, and we see it just completely. You can really base a good bias off that, and that's what I've been doing. And today it happened again. You see us take out Asia low on ES and NQ, and you see a beautiful pivot back up into that high, overnight high. There was a beautiful long off open. Price was kind of meh, but there was a good pivot into that high.
I had to get a cough drop. I don't know why I'm still like slightly coughing. Chat, what's wrong with me?
Chat is okay. No, okay. Then it just has to be VC, dude. Your mic just went so apeshit.
Wait, what do you mean? Is it loud?
No. On Discord, on your stream, it's still fine.
Oh, it's because I changed my mic up, so. It might have adjusted both.
Nah, your stream's still good. Brian is COVID.
Bro, I don't know what it is. After like my dental procedure, I just had a cough and It went way dialed down, but just still like lingering. What they do to me, chat. So let me just look at chart here. I'm gonna lock in here. We got a deep 15-minute closure here, and then sell side underneath. Is that the low of day on ES coming up?
I believe so, yeah. Oh yeah, I didn't even see that. ES is much closer to low than NQ is.
It's a pretty large closure, down close candle on the hourly too. It looks like we're gonna get one more drive down.
Yeah, that makes sense. Draw low days, clear as nails.
Did you get a root canal? Yeah, that's what I did.
Oh, those ones hurt. Yeah, those ones hurt, I bet.
I don't know if it hurt for me. They just put me on meds, and then I didn't feel pain even after.
Two 249. You want a what 300-point dump from here?
Is that what level is that?
22 or 20 249.
He wants November lows.
I mean, I'm not against it. I just don't think we'll see that. We'll see. I mean, we are volatile, but.
Yeah, I'm not sure too much what to do here. I think ideally we could move higher for lower, or just like a quick, maybe to the 5, and then sell 5-minute gap and sell for lower. I don't think I'm selling right now, this close to low of day. But chat, what do you guys think? AM, Asia over New York, AM? Asia over everything?
Yeah, it's kind of like the roles reversed, you know, Brian.
Yeah.
Of Asia, and then you're like, no, New York PM better, and now it's like kind of reversed.
Well, like now New York AM is actually bad though. Before, like you might have both sessions good. Shit, I'm looking at AM. I'm not even trading. I'm like, even hindsight, I'm like, what trade can I get without like with looking for confirmation? Not like just like blindly just entering off of a 1-minute inversion, which looks like literally everyone on Twitter I should see like, oh, they just caught like a 300-point move on this 1-minute inversion. They're probably like holding a 1-runner or something, or 100-point move.
Yeah.
Someone said Asia sucks in my opinion, but we've been killing Asia though. Greg, if my schedule was better, what time zone would I need just to trade Asia, and then in the morning it'd be done? I gotta be somewhere. I gotta be in Asia.
Good pivot. Here comes lows on ES. You guys ready for the impulse candle? Just a big sell candle through that low. We might wick, but should see it. Yo, Joel, chill out, buddy. I almost read that out. That's crazy.
What time do you usually start Asia? I start 8 p.m. and I trade till midnight, but just that's 4 hours. But I'm not really on it the whole time. I just set price alerts.
Shouting match the Oval Office. Is he still speaking, Trump?
Dude, I heard Trump was speaking in the AM. Is he? Let that man take a break.
That dude yaps and yaps and yaps.
Like, can he be quiet for a little bit? Let's just trade.
Like stagnant here. I want to see an impulse into that low. Just really trade through it.
Yeah, we're just gonna draw it out low, and I don't think we're gonna. I'm gonna take an entry off of it.
Patience, patience, patience. Just that big old sell candle through it. If we retrace,
go ahead.
Let's say if we rebalance a bit higher, I might actually be interested in riding short back down. Cause right now, obviously, no, we're right off that low. If we rebalance like a 1 minute gap or 5 minute gap, I don't mind it.
That's what I'm thinking. Like, maybe go for a drive above 590s and fail, and then play short down.
Yep.
That'd be pretty good risk reward. Damn, we're basically becoming a bear market. You guys think this is a bear market or just a quick drive lower, and then take some internals on the higher time frame, the weekly chart?
Well, for a bear market, hopefully we just give us better price because it's just been straight drop accumulation.
Yeah, and then I saw Bitcoin went under 80. Now it's 84 now. Damn. I remember, I don't know if you saw Lanto, but Dono posted his crypto wallet or his P&L for like the month. Do you see it?
No.
He had like 11 mil on it, but he was down like 4 mil this month just from crypto because he holds a lot of crypto. It's like 30% basically.
Damn.
Yo, that's a drive lower.
Well, guys.
I don't know how we can get that entry from me though. Jet.
Guys, did we get the impulse?
Someone's gonna put up like a 15-second inversion and be like, oh, look at that. Boom. Oh, the 30-second inversion right there. Close, sink down. That's like 50 points in one candle.
Why we're, especially today, that's why I'm downsized today. Kind of knew that low was gonna get ran through, but I was hoping we got a bit bigger for trace to ride into that low. How nice would have that been if we had been short?
Yeah. That's why I feel like happening for most of New York. It just does like this, where you're just, drawing to a low, very, very little retrace, and then booms. So like you really had to been short from high already and just let it trail all the way down. That would make sense to me.
Was that an 80-point 1 minute candle? No way.
Something like that. That was crazy. Yeah, basically almost 80.
60 point from open to close of the candle.
That's what I'm saying. That 30-second inversion that you did right at the close, that literally just dropped like 50 points in the next 30-second candle.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't know. I want us to just stick with the model, even though I know the draw's there. Can't chase it. So we took ES low day and Q slow still visible here. So slight SMT right now, unless we want to draw to NQ lows. NQ's down like 8% since the high of last Friday. It doesn't feel like 8%. It feels like it's like 15 already. Just based on how we've been moving.
Imagine firms could add like swing positions. Imagine someone like swung off that high.
Just one mini and then just left it for like a month. They came back. Boom. They're up like 10% on NQ, which equivalent to like probably like 50,000.
There goes the prop firm right there. If they actually pay that out.
That's why I think prop firms wouldn't want to do that. Someone just leaves a swing position, it gaps down, gaps up, and they got killed. Like shit, we have to pay them out.
Yep.
He claims Zelensky isn't ready for peace and it tanked. What does he want?
Isn't this so weird though? How like time and price alignment formulated there? Like you see it. So if that was a macro candle, you see the macro candle deliver into our sell side. So weird. It was a lot more of a rarity in Biden's like administration. I feel like where you see like time and price really hit like that, but you see that macro candle just like almost align with that objective that we were looking at.
That's that Trump era. We're in the Trump market.
775. Dude, someone in your chat's up like 350 points. No,
775. Yeah, about like basically 300 of one micro.
So he's up 6K off one micro.
Is that 6K?
Oh, 600.
Yeah, probably 600.
I go lie. If I made $600 off a 300-point move, listen, I'd be more than frustrated if I'm being honest, but that's a really good catch.
Yeah, we're just drawing to these NQ lows. Like, we know it's drawing to it, but it's just very challenging. And it's going to get you guys FOMO. Especially if you're not on the stream, you're just kind of tape reading, like, oh, I missed this trade. And then next one, you're like, okay, I'm going to just take it because it hit last time. And then you get marked. But
Bro,
Lanto,
yo,
I didn't know before, but I trade Asia, like you get a nice buffer, and like you know I could find another trade, push it higher, or if I do take a loss, I'd be like, okay, probably break even at that point. So
yeah.
it gives you such a nice edge just coming like with confidence in the market now.
Bro, I'm watching this video of Trump and Ukraine's president speaking. Bro, they are
Hmm.
heated.
Oh,
Heated.
really?
Oh
Who's
yeah.
yelling? Like they both yelling?
Vance was there, sitting on the side. Trump was there, and then UK president sitting there. Trump's like he started yelling about how like as if they never gave him military help, war would have been over, and they started arguing and stuff. And Vance was like, if you only came to Pennsylvania for some validation or something like that. They're really arguing now.
To Zelensky?
Yeah,
Ah.
they're getting heated.
I mean, yeah, if the U.S. is helping Ukraine, Ukraine gotta make sure they don't push Trump's button before he cuts something off. He's like, you know what? We don't want to help you no more.
Yeah, it said take that taxpayer money and help your own people. Maybe that's the thought. No, okay.
Let Russia take over.
Look,
I got yell at me one more time. I'm gonna call Putin and tell him to take over your country.
Yeah, take our taxpayer money and then aid Ukraine, but then deny small businesses in America. Yeah, makes sense. Deny loans on small businesses. I mean, Trump is kind of right in a sense. UK president should be thankful. Like he should not be disrespectful in a sense.
Yeah.
If you're bro, you're like the only reason your country is still a thing is because of America. So, in my opinion.
He's threatening, saying if we don't give more money, Russia will be at our doorstep.
Zelensky said that?
That's what someone said on the chat. That seems
Yeah.
within the context.
Dude. Oh my god. Nah, okay. We're on live. I can't now. Dude, oh my god, dude. Yeah, Trump should lit him up. 100%. You know how much America has aided them? If he came, I haven't watched the whole thing. If he truly came in there disrespectful and simply in a way just asking for more money, it's just like, come on. I mean, someone addressed that, not me, Brian. I agree.
Shit, I don't even know where to get the trade in, chat. I mean, we have the S&T. If we can get it flipped higher and start respecting the upside and start pushing against the bearish speed raise, I can look higher from here. I need some strong flip. I need probably a closure above 580s here. But who's the biggest bear on FinTwit right now? Are they banking? There's always a lot of bears, and then like they'll be quiet when we have like runs up, and then they talk their shit when it actually has their turn. Kane, yeah, I think Kane is a big bear, but I think he mentioned he weren't able to take a short based off of his model, which, you know, I think it's most people cases that I've known too. It's hard when you just open up and then start dumping one direction. Sometimes even leaving like highs and then like just liquidity above, like you would just imagine it will just take it first before flipping, but nope. Like, you think we're still going for NQ lows, or what would you want to see for that, and so you can look at upside, let's say, as well?
If we were to come down and take that low on NQ, we already took on ES, so we might see some bullish SMT off low. We saw some bearish SMT off high, which caused that turnaround. But if we don't see that 1 minute bullish SMT here, I want to see us come down here, take it, and in a way, when we do pivot, just invalidate consecutive PD arrays, like bearish PD arrays. That way, my narrative gets more so shift. For me, at least, I like seeing consecutive PD arrays, consecutive bearish imbalances get disrespected in order for me to really like think, okay, we can see a true pivot here. Because I see some traders, and I do it sometimes as well. It depends the low we take, but sometimes I see people like off the first imbalance take a trade, take a longer pivot reversal. And I'm just like, man, I find backtesting and live trading wise, the win rate off that, sure the risk reward is there, but the win rate off taking the first PD array after pivoting or seeing a reaction off a low that we take, I don't know.
Yeah, but, I mean, I would only do that when we're like, we take like all the liquidity that's like close by, and then like we're also somewhat in like a higher time frame bullish gap or bullish PD array. Like it could be like a daily fair value. I'm like, okay, we took it, and then now we're seeing some displacement up. I might just take that 1 minute there, but you know, this is still here.
Is that true? Is that true?
What? Trump appears to have kicked Zelensky out of the White House. Yo, is that why we're pumping? Look at that. He's like, oh, he's out. Let's go. Everybody pump. So 15 minute here. Yo, 20 more seconds. If we can get a closure above 600, that'll flip over the 15 minute too.
Dude, imagine you got booted. You got booted. Listen, that's when you know Trump's not fucking around.
Is that just like reaction from like what's happening right now with Trump and Zelensky? I don't know why I can't say that word sometimes. This volatility is kind of crazy. I want to be able to take some of these, but challenging. Why would the market go up if Trump takes out Zelensky? I mean, there's a few perspectives you can look at that as bullish. Oh, the Russian state news agency. Actually, that's why I'm not watching right now. We gotta just look at charts. We gotta just look at the reaction of everything. So, I mean, we're having some good displays right now. We're only 30 minutes in the PM session. Some gaps above. We would definitely have a large 15-minute gap above here. It's just some pretty cracked out volatility right now. Yeah, I want a pretty good setup that could frame to take us somewhere.
I ain't gonna lie, dude. I just watched a bit of that discussion, and I am upset.
What do you say?
No, they're just, I don't know. I don't want to get political in here, but they were just it comes off as if I don't know. The guidance that we gave Ukraine, he just doesn't seem too thankful for it, and he more so just wants he more so seems like he wants more. He seems like he's not. No, he's not. I don't want to get political. I'll just leave it there, but it's you'll watch the video after, Brian. You'll see what I mean.
Yeah, and he's also used to Biden Harris.
Yep. Bro, saying nothing. I know.
Let's see the first reaction, the first bullish setup here, and then I think I'll try to, if it does work, I'm gonna go for the second redistribution for higher. It's just some pretty cracked out volatility right now. I just want a pretty easy draw. I mean, you can kind of say this NQ high would be like relative high still, because we kind of just took it by a tick. I usually would like it to drive by, especially when there's like a 15-minute MA gap above. So, I mean, let's say we come back down, rebalance, and then show a bullish setup. This would be where I want to see it like eventually hit and drive into. How do you manage the intraday drawdown on take profit funded? It's the same thing as Apex. I think what you want to do is just do tight risk management, and then like let's say your max risk is $500, you have $4,500 drawdown, and even though it's unrealized trailing, like it doesn't trail you that much, and like it will just replenish when you have wins. Your balance will be higher, and just slow base hits after like a week of trading. You can get close to buffer or you surpass it depending on your result. Yeah, it looks like we're about to hit this draw that I'm looking at for upside. You already traded something, Brian? I traded Asia last night, up like $500 on each. Nothing on PM yet. Like I said, I haven't traded AM because I'm focused on Asia and PM. Those are my two sessions. If I add AM as well, that'll be overkill, because like now I'm trading way too much. So I could only do two.
Push here, we're seeing off low. That bullish is playing.
Yeah, I mean we're respecting it pretty well now. I'm just gonna get that retap first. Do you use the same strat for Asia? It's somewhat like similar entry models, but like we're kind of reading and anticipating differently. Like there's like Asia highs or lows that's made, and I'll try to base it off of that. So I mean I like this flip now. We have this pretty clear SMT on the with NQ lows. I just want to wait for that first before us trying to go for it. I'll try to fly higher. What do you think, Lance? So you think upside's ready yet?
Yeah, I do. I like the SMT. I mean, higher time frame wise, I'm still bearish, but shorter time for me, I think we could see a good pivot. It's just I'm a little weary here because you could we are seeing a displacement towards the upside here, but within one sell candle, we could see that coming right back down. So.
Yeah, that's a thing. So that's what I'm nervous about. Like, when this volatility is doing like 30 point, 40 point candles, like 3 minutes of consecutive candles, that's like 80 points, 100 points already.
Yep.
And I'm trying to just get that perfect high probability trading entry.
Yeah, that 12:40 p.m. candle, that 5-minute gap on NQ, I'm looking at that.
Yeah, that's the same as 15-minute. But it's about to drive into. I mean, I was hoping we'd come down a little bit lower for our long, and then that'll be our draw. Damn. It's driving in.
Yeah, there we go. Pivot. we're actually seeing one minute SMT validate both sides here today. That's just three. That's a lot. That's a rarity. A lot. Because we saw it happen off high and low now.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty rewarding if you're able to catch this flip.
SMT traders love today. They love today.
Yeah. Trying to be safe because you got the buffer in Asia. I just want to keep on looking for high probability setups to carry it on. I'm not really hungry for trades unless it presents itself. Is there traders that take trades just off seeing SMT? I don't think there's any real traders that just take it solely off SMT. A lot of people value SMT greatly, where like they won't take the trade unless there's SMT, but it'll be like a model within it. And it's like an order block or something. Or change the delivery type of trades when I see it.
I've found personally though when conditions are regular, which I feel like they haven't been recently, because we've been volatile yet choppy at the same time. I feel like when price is regular though, we see price really trade clearly and into objectives. Like 1 minute SMT doesn't work as much. It works on occasion, confluence, but when you see price work like this in terms of SMTs via the 1 minute and high and low, the high look at high of day and low of day, both SMT. It just tells you that.
Was it high day too?
Yeah, high days. Well, yeah, that happened to be. I had a long earlier.
Oh, okay, yeah.
ES ripped over high, then NQ didn't, and
that's why you missed your TP by like 2 points.
Yeah. First row trim missed by 2 points.
That's literally what happened in Asia too. It was like, let me see if I can find it. It was actually annoying, but I took it at ES NQ and I took the ESL. Where was it? Was it this one? I feel like it was somewhere right here. Yeah, it just equal high like 4 times at 89.5. I mean, it's doing a lot of things where I am like more favorable longs now because we took the ES lows, we SMT, and we're actually disrespecting all the bearish beta rates while respecting on every tap in the bullish one. I'm looking for the entry model and just going without me. Do you guys think ICT wrote the algo for the market? Of course he did. Who? If not him, then who? If you didn't know, ICT ancestor actually started the stock market. Let's see. Look at that 5-minute hole, the fill to the very top. I feel like today or like this week, like if you just kind of take trades based off feelings, like I feel like this low is gonna get taken. I feel like this you might actually have more wins than losses. But if we want to chop more, I mean that does like a pretty good retrace on NQ here. And if we do want to take the lows, I want to see it start flipping here. Get a strong closure likely under the previous up close candle here, and then we'll get that change to delivery and a bearish breaker as well. If it does want to flip, I'll be watching for something like that. Where's the feelings traders at? Imagine this, you're like, oh, these lows are good. I feel like the lows are gonna get taken, and you just take the short. Oh, 50 points, thank you. Who needs analysis when you have feelings? Yeah, so if we can get under this low, we'll get that change day delivery, and under this wick low as well, we'll get that breaker, and then low of day could still be in, or could still be hit.
Someone said, "Are you Lento from X Twitter?"
No, this is I couldn't get the real Lento here. I decided to get a fake one.
Yeah.
For half the price.
No. I'm not that guy. Lento. We have the same name, but I'm somebody else. A lot of times people get us mixed up, but I'm not him. I'm somebody else. So, yeah.
This is a team of Lento.
He kills it. I wish I could trade like him. He's an insane trader. He was red as fuck yesterday, but he seems like a pretty good trader. I wish I was him. But no, I'm chilling. Lento.
This is Lento.
Real Lento has a deeper voice? Yeah, he does. Look at that candle, bro.
All right, if we flip this 15-minute, I'll see if we want to go for highs. What is all these shallow retaps, man? This is like becoming a V reversal. You want to play the downside, you got nothing. You want to play the upside, you got like very little as well.
Cut us up and down here.
And I just don't want to take the first inversion I see just because we had SMT up to these lows. But just like hindsight right now, that might be the right call. That'd been like a inversion entry, 60 points in 1 minute, in 2 minutes essentially. Like, okay, thank you. How do you backtest with your style trading? I haven't backtested in a long time. Have you? When's the last time you backtested, like seriously, Lento?
A couple weekends ago.
I think I'm just on charts like real time and just based off there and just studying it.
I used to backtest like when I was less experienced, but now I'm more so forward test. I feel like my strategies were not refined enough where I don't need to consistently backtest. But backtesting.
Yeah, I mean, like what I'm trying to do right now is Asia. Like sometimes I'm not even trading. I'm just like, okay, let's see if price does this, and I try to anticipate it without trading it, and then even if after it plays out, let's say I missed the whole Asia, I'll go back. Okay, why did Asia move like this? Could it be this? Could it be like if this would this be the entry I'll take if I were to be trading it? I'm just like kind of thinking like that. And I think what I always do is just always anticipate. And like, you know, if there's confirmation anticipation, that'll be entry. Bro, I don't know if you saw also, Lanto. Danny Trades posted some statements like, you know, here's my broker statement, and then someone exposed him again, bro.
He did it again.
You know why though?
Why?
He took other people's statements, broker statements. He took someone named Oscar, and he even took Jacob Dunn statements, broker statements, and posted as his own. And like, you know how he blurred it out? It blurred it out, but he posted the Google Drive of it, so you could like copy and paste it, even though it's blurred out, and just check the name. And it was someone other people name. I was like, what the heck?
Dude. Gosh. Bro,
This
no,
is crazy.
that's really bad. That's a person going to any extent to lie. That's really bad.
We have SMT off these, or no? Do we? No, we don't. Never mind. I didn't see this wick. I honestly could see this moving lower because we fill that gap and rejected off it on the 15-minute. Chat, what do you guys think? I want a nice closure under these lows though. Look at the chain state delivery. This is kind of what I want to see happen. Maybe I'll drive up higher actually. Here, I'm gonna get some water. I'll be back.
Chat. Do we troll Brian? Do we prank him? What do we do? Fuck. What do we do? Everyone, guys, when Brian comes back, just spam BSB. Just spam like none other. Just keep going. And when he says stop, do not stop. All right. BSB's backshot, Brian. That's his nickname. All right. We got it. Do it when he comes back. And when he says stop, just don't stop. You should start talking, guys, and just keep doing it. Just troll him. Don't stop. You guys don't have to do it now. Just wait till he comes back.
Right, Lance, you know I could hear you with my wireless headphone. I'm grabbing some stuff.
God, bro. My God.
I was like, this little boy just. Hey guys, let's troll him real quick.
Dude.
That's that wireless headphone.
What's Chad doing right now?
Yo, what's chat doing?
Yo, Chad, what are you guys doing right now?
Okay, everyone who comments BSB disqualified for the giveaway today.
Cap. You know why? Guys? You know what I'm gonna do? Fuck it. If he disqualifies you, I'll just match it and I'll do my own giveaway in here. Oh God. Keep spamming it. Keep going.
Disqualified for the month, for next month too.
I'll match it again. I'm just having fun.
All right, Ma, did you write everyone who commented that? Let's put them in the ban list.
That's funny. Do we pump here and we miss that 1240 gap?
The tick trader flash sale. Oh, I can make that code if you, Gabriel, you want it. Let's see. Let's see.
So said Brian, make me 100 points today, please, and thank you.
What is it? $300 off? Okay, okay, I'll do that. All right, it should be up if you want to get a Gabriel Smart 100. Yo, what is? I feel like maybe I'm just more focused on age lately that like I can't even get good trades on PM anymore. Like PM yesterday was fine. I don't know, just AM, just I'm like I can't get nothing here. I think maybe it's like you get a so good overnight price action. Like it's just much slower. You have more time to think, and it's not as volatile like this. So you're just able to do a very tight stop and just let it run. But like, do you guys see any entry you would have taken, like, you know, like without like real time you would have taken? Because hindsight is a factor, I feel like, in a lot of people's comments. But that's what I try to do. I try to study it, and I'm like, okay, should I have taken this one instead? Was this more aggressive entry? Like maybe even drop down to 30 seconds. I don't know.
Just trying to hesitate off the dominant gap here. 222.
We just haven't really closed over that 5, as well as like the new day open gap too. We'll just keep on selling off. So like that's why I'm anticipating a lower drive here. Chat, if you were to short this, what would you look for entry for? This is a kind of a learning thing for me too. See if I can get one with with everyone. Look at that 5-minute closure. This just feels like it wants to move lower.
Yep.
After filling that gap.
Good respect off that 5-minute again.
You can see this is a breaker. Maybe I'll try this if it does retrace back up here. Probably stop above these highs if I do take it. And then, you know, I think TP is gonna be much lower. If we do flip this 1 minute, we'll also get this change in delivery and breaker 2. I'll still look at lower here with that 5 inversion. So coming up 2 p.m. time here, lots of downside to go. I hope there could be something that we could take here. I don't want to drop down to 30 seconds, to be honest.
Looks really aggressive here.
All right, so we have this flip here. I don't think it's going to retrace that much. I'm going to be probably focused in this area here. now that this got a deep closure down, so we can also use this as a breaker too. So if we get a quick reaction back up and maybe start falling down, I'm gonna try to do some micros inside of it, inside of this 15-minute, 1-minute breaker structure. Let's see. And if this does fall without, like, you know, tapping me in, this will be just another trade, both for downside, upside, then downside again, where I'm waiting. I got the confirmation, green light. There's no entry where I could really play for.
Imagine if we inverse that 125 5-minute bullish gap that we just see price magnet to lows on NQ. It's going. It is
Yeah.
going. Version off that should see a nice move.
Damn. Like, I feel like we have the right bias on everything so far today.
Yep.
And I just want just very simple 1-minute closure before we go. And like, this is the closure here. If it just retaps, and this one closure here, we retap in, but none of them. It's just interesting how prices move like this. Was anyone in chat able to get shorts here? This is what we kind of anticipated after no closure on the 5, which is very important. That's a new day open gap. We just couldn't really close above. We wicked higher, closed lower. Very bearish signature.
Good on you guys.
A lot of people are short. I mean, that's the thing. I only want to give clear entries with the models, but the bias take, these do play out. Put limit on CSD, never retested. That's the thing. Like, you have 2 of them too. You have this move here, and then here, both of them just never got tagged, which is somewhat unfortunate.
This is going here. This is screaming. Especially if you inverse 5, this is screaming low down NQ. Guys, look at those 5-minute candles. Jesus Christ.
We can still play this.
Good pivot. There's your rebounds.
With this 5-minute closure too, so we're gonna just look for a. I think for me, what I want to see is, you know, a move higher, but then a flip, because it's been very continuous here. This is the area that I'm looking at though. Also the 5 here, both on NQ and ES. We're just sitting here now, so this is prime area. Just hitting that change to delivery in the breaker here. This is the inversion. Let's just see this 30-second play out. Now they're flipping back down after that rebalance.
Yeah, I think.
No.
Let's see, but that hourly change candle, that 1 minute candle, 2 p.m. 1 minute candle. We inverse that. I think we invalidate that 5 minute gap, which then sends us to lows. This is a crucial 1 minute gap for me.
Which one is
disrespect this? 2 p.m. 1 minute candle.
What you saying? Sorry, I was coughing.
2 p.m. 1 minute candle.
2 p.m. Oh yeah.
We inverse that with speed. This is a pivotal spot here. Whatever we do off here, we'll.
I'm just watching this previous 15-minute fair value that got strong close under. If we can just react like this off of it, I want to just tag in shorts right now and just scale into it. See if we get this flip here. I could play this candle closure. Nope, not candle closure again. It's still respecting the chain state delivery perfectly this time. Deep drive. This is a 1 minute off flip here too. Yeah, pretty strong reaction off of this. Yeah, I didn't really want to alert this type of move because it's kind of preemptive, but I just scalped it on Take Profit Trader account there. I want a clear entry model. But this is somewhat of an entry model, but just so volatile where you want to be mindful of a gap up. And for me, if I take this trade, I want to put my stop above the breaker, which is like 25 points. Let's see if there's any clean one here.
We tapped that breaker nicely.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was looking at. I would prefer the confirmation to really give it to you guys, which is 30-second closure right here, and then we just play it down after we retapped already. I've been pretty solid there. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, I think it's just a very tough day for entries. I'm just gonna share my commentary, and if there's a clean entry that I want us to take together, I'm not gonna try to hesitate. We're gonna go for it, but it's just based off of bias right now for me. So still believe that this could just run higher for lower, one more drive. Essentially, we also have this 5 minute here, so this is like essentially that got this 5 minute BPR now. And as long as we hold under this or no closure over, I'm pretty confident in shorts right now. And we're back inside the breaker. If you feel confident that this is the short, this is something that you want to look to take. And if you want more confirmation, you should wait for it. So next, the 5 minute BPR retap would be at 598 here. If we can get even like a drive in and fall back down, that'll be something I want to see respect. Let me look at chat. Why do you like a break in structure? It's just because break in structure keeps on breaking back and forth. And I don't really look at that. So this 5-minute PPR is coming up here. Same thing with ES. Still want to see a reaction off of this. And I think ideally a model you could look at is, we're already looking at lower prices from this structure here. If we get a retrace back in, and the first lower time frame could be the 1, it could be the 30 second, where it flips, you would take the entry and put your stop above the PPR. Or even the previous high, even if that's too tight. A little slight SMT here. We're just kind of dancing around this important area for me. I think we'll try to get a drive in. I mean, ES is gen drive in. That could be the SMT though. So we can also look at ES. How bad? ES is pretty selling too. If we get this 1 minute here, we could play off of ES. Yeah, I mean, ES has SMT up these highs, so we could actually play this here.
We still get to inverse that 1 minute gap, but I imagine when we do, see a nice.
What does this look like? Show this be very tight like this. This area. Just overall, this area is where I'm pretty bearish until I see otherwise, because we're in a structure where you see a previous 15-minute gap that's already inverted and withholding, as well as a 5-minute too. So ideally, you want to just see if this could play for lower here. But it's kind of teasing now. I also watch for NQ if it does want to pop back up inside this BPR still. I still like that a lot. ES is still holding this BPR, but bearish BPR that, so remember that. 15-minute wick higher, closed lower, or closing lower. And then let's look at the hourly. What I also like to do when I see like a large hourly wick, I tend to look at the 50 point of it and see, like, you know, if this is just us retracing higher at the 50 point. Let me see where it lands us. ES is playing out right now. I'm gonna show the ES after this. Got very close, especially on ES. Basically a 50% mark on the dot on that wick, and we definitely want to see this play lower here. Another SMT made from here. Just back and forth. Look how NQ is moving versus ES right now. Lower highs, lower lows. ES doing higher highs, higher lows. I think best case this does move lower based off of this structure on the 5 and 15 minute, but if not, it's just gonna chop back and forth.
Yeah, we're kind of still fighting that 5 minute gap. We're kind of indecisive here. Just watching.
I need to fix cough. I don't know why I'm coughing still. Yeah, I mean, 2 p.m. candle so far is not really showing as much. And then you see the 1 p.m. candle. We have moved lower, strong wick high, and then closed back where we open. So that's just like, it's nothing we can really play with here.
Stop taking back shots.
Well, this ES is kind of stagnant where this inversion is. It's a very tight stop on this play, but I do want to see lower. If not, it's likely going to just be re-entry. If it still validates for lower. The only reason I'm bearish is because the way that the 5 minute is closing. If we were bullish, we'd already close above this 5 minute gap as well as the new day open gap. Then we create this bearish BPR, which ES retapped into, NQ didn't. I just like lower right now. It just makes sense. And we could have also played off of NQ because I think NQ is just more weak right now than ES is. ES just gave like a cleaner setup. We could also use this as a bearish breaker too. So like now you have a real entry model here. So I marked on NQ, didn't mark an ES. So let's see if we can take this low. This would actually destroy the S&T. And after that, it's just, we're gonna look for these lows to get taken.
Are kind of indecisive.
I'm like 80% bearish right now, and then the other 20% is like maybe if we can get a flip. It's just choppy, real choppy right now. And I feel like every time, like if we're trading on Alpha NQ, every time we're making a lower low. Next 5 minute closure coming up here. So I want to see where the 5 minute closes here. I want to see. I mean, we're still respecting the upside, or the bearish period is above, but we're just not showing any strength or lower yet. Just back and forth right now. That's a pop higher here. That's the 5 minute close.
This is so choppy. I want to take a trade in this, but I don't know. I'm probably gonna stay out. I want to see validation as well, but
yeah. I mean, next area I'm looking at NQ. If we can get this 5 minute BPR and then react off of it, I think that's when we can actually propel lower. How's Nvidia doing? Nvidia's been selling like crazy. Yeah, the 5 minutes really pushing now. This held way too long because we had SMT off the lows too, unfortunately. I took out my take profit. I'm probably gonna get stopped on this ES play at this rate. I'm trying to go for a bigger risk reward because we hit 1-to-1 a handful of times here.
Look how wicky it is, Brian.
Yeah, it is so wicky. I mean, but I like that it's holding structure still.
Yeah, we should see displacement through.
And NQ just plays it better because I guess NQ is the weaker asset. We're making lower lows every time on NQ. And that should have been the play there.
Copy.
All right. Yeah.
Are you? I'm sorry. Are you ES short or NQ short?
I'm ES. This would be the second play that I'll go for if if everything still validates on NQ. Just waiting for this 5-minute tap in, and then the 1 minute 30-second confirmation flip. I only took on my take profit right now. So choppy, and I was looking for this move to really deliver. This would be the I'm gonna hunt it on the 30, the 1. If it does, there's a 5, 597, 611. Just mark that out. Yeah, around this area is the BPR. Got taken out on ES. I'm gonna watch on NQ here. This is the SM that couldn't make a drop for these lows. We have closure in 1 minute. I think that's gonna dictate where I'm looking at.
Flip up here. Bit up and down.
So we're tapping inside that BPR now. And the 15-minute still holding. And ES is like more bullish here.
Good displays.
What do you think now, Lance? Do you think we could flip higher here?
I think you stopped out at a perfect area, honestly.
Yeah.
That's good. But yeah, if we disrespect this PPR, yeah. It's just a little up and down. Managed well there. It's good. Good management. Brad, how do the viewers just know? Like, look, right before you took that trade, you were like, what, we were like 660, and like now that you took that trade, like you jumped up 40, 50 viewers. How do people know you're about to take a trade?
I don't know.
Dude, it's so weird.
But yeah, reacting out this 5-minute BPR here. This could be still that bearish break above. I mean, I want to see this 15-minute close. If we can really close above, I can go for the next high, but it's tough. ES hasn't closed over the new day open gap either. So I think that's going to be the next 5-minute close. If we get a good closure above, like a very slight closure, then we can look at upside. For now, I'm still trying to look at downside. Higher time frame is still short. So this is that BPR that I want to see here. And you got to flip here. Exactly where the BPR is. How far we can go. The redemption of this can flip back down. Look at that reaction of that 5-minute BPR. See how far we can go. And we're about to inverse this 1-2. Holy crap. So that's that one drive high for lower. This is what I have on take profit from right from that BPR. Trail one after this. That is that drive I've been looking for.
Good flip. Good BPR reaction.
That is the drive I'm looking for. Thank you for the redemption on NQ here. My ES breaking point was that 5-minute closure. If we got that closure, I could have been gone. I could have avoided shorts, but once again, ES didn't close above. Brother, 5-minute BPR for the win here, chat.
Someone said, don't short, it will go upside. Well, Brad just shorted and he made a shit ton of money. So.
I just shorted that. I'm trailing this right now.
So, yeah. When we hit low of day again, let's see. No, I'm trailing, but...
I'm just not trying to trade my Apex right now. I'm just take profit because my Apex have a buffer on it. And I don't want to really mess anything with this price action currently. But I think that's the right narrative right now. Like, the first short that we took... Oh, just a second. The first short we took on ES was like a 5-point winner. On NQ, it was like a 20-30 point. But NQ took the lower low. ES just did. So that's the S&T. That got unlucky because I was anticipating a drive here. I got green stop there. I'll show the execution in this one.
Someone asked me, you said, Apex let you buy evals again? No, I'm actually bad. I just have reserves. We're paying money, waiting to get activated afterwards.
Chat, look at this short on this BPR here. I put my stop very close watching this how we react above as well as 5 at ES. That was like 1 minute, 1 candle. It's like 40 points. That's how cracked this volatility is. And I only did 2 contracts just to be careful. And that came out to be like 1,500 while letting it trail out. I mean, it went another 10 points under, but I tried to trail it.
Yeah, Soccer King. Yeah, I've had those. Or those evals I had before. Yeah, they got banned, and I passed them. Now they're reserves. So yeah, someone said they made 20 on Apex today. That's a good issue to have, you know. you rather have that issue than hitting daily loss level, you know. So that's a good thing to do.
Yeah. Yo, what is this price action right now though?
Stop.
Chat, how many of you guys were able to grab the BPR short here? Type 1 if you did. Hopefully that made up for the ES. I mean, ES was up 1-1, and I wanted to go for like a 2.5 RR. If we did take this low out, I just couldn't get that.
Yeah, it's been up and down here.
What's a BPR? BPR is essentially a fair value gap. Like, so you have this is a bearish BPR. You have this bearish fair value gap, which we close under, just violating that, leaving a 5-minute sorry, I'm gonna restart this. This is a bullish 5-minute fair value gap that got violated. Now that's a 5-minute inversion. And then while we displaced through that 5-minute inversion flip there, we also created what you can call like another 5-minute bearish fair value gap here. So you have basically violating the bullish speed array while creating a bearish speed array. And the overlapping of that is what I marked the BPR here. And you just want to see a sharp reaction, especially if what you see above here, we couldn't really close higher. So that's why I'm still like looking at lower. I mean, now let's say if ES can close above the new day open gap, which we've been struggling for the whole PM session essentially, we could play for higher here. And I try to trail it because if we want to break for lows, we wouldn't have bounced on this previous 1-minute structure consolidation here. So that might mean we're not really short narrative for the rest of PM if we can get a sharp close here. Peep chat, I call 615. Whoever we're able to get it, man, we're all just happy. I did 2 contracts for both play. ES was like, I think a 4-point stop, so, or 4 or 5 points, and ES lower volatility, but NQ 40-point play there. But I have 3 top take profit trader live account going to be transitioning. They said it's going to take a few days. So I'm just going to trade on the other 2 that I have on them. And right now, there's a lot of trading. I took some trades Asia. I took some trades PM. That last trade made me 1,500. We're at 3,600. I can withdraw that literally after this market closed today because we're above buffer. So that's the beauty of take profit. And I heard Lanto's coming back or trying out TPT. He's going to be milking them next.
Yeah, these accounts are already funded. I'm just waiting for them to get activated, but yeah, goal is to go crazy. That's the goal. See good solid price. Hopefully next week's a good reset in terms of price delivery, a little bit better. That way I'm able to rinse them a lot easier.
Yeah. Stop loss for the BPR. So basically, you want to see how we close. Like, if we close above this 5-minute fair value gap, that could be something where you're like, okay, this might not be the play anymore. We didn't do that, and also I think what would be more appropriate is this here, because that would also flip and create this as a order block that supports upside. So that would likely be my stop here. So it'd be like a 25-point stop. That's gambling. Okay, whatever, man. If you think that's gambling when you're going for like a 50-point move with a 2R.
Yeah, it's funny because Brian, I guarantee if you compare 1099s with them, you just want to do it. So that's I don't know, and I'm not want to be like that, but you can't come in here and try to tell someone who's a profitable trader that their trading doesn't work. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I mean, just right. Asia so far good. PM, we're asking green now. I'm not worried about anything else. I'm just worried about my performance.
Dude.
I think just today you can't really do like a 10-point stop type of thing. You have to do, or for PM you have to do like smaller size, bigger stops, and bigger TPs just because of the volatility. You see, some of these candles are like 40 points. So that short that we took for that BPR trade, it only took 2 minutes to get like 40 plus points there. It went 50, but I was trying to trail it, see if we can get the sell side for like an 80-point play.
Yeah, I'm smart. Yeah, we're just very volatile, so keeping it tight like that makes sense.
But yeah, I tried my best. Also, I put this text out. I'm like, wait for this tap in and then look for the 30-second. Also, with this arrow. So that was my second play. If the ES play moved higher, then NQ was the next one. So that's the redemption there. So far, no confirmation or upside yet. We haven't closed above. Once again, on this new day open gap here on ES, just wick close lower, wick close lower. See if we get one more maybe setup. Did you take the loss on the first one? It was this trade here. I think it was off this breaker on ES, put stop at the previous high, so like 4.5 points. And I was going for this low, so like this is 2.5 RR. If you took the same trade on NT, which I saw some people did, it went up like pretty much 2 RR because NT was just a weaker asset at that point. But it went 1-1 in SMT there.
Yeah, we're so a bit up and down now. I want to see some clear delivery. Look at that! Look at those 1 minute wicks. Tells you that, guys. That 1 minute wick this candle right now is flipped from the low of what 589 to the high at 610. 20-point candle.
Yo, what the heck? I just saw that. That's a crazy wick there. Brian, are you bullish now? I'm gonna say I'm bullish if we can get a 5-minute closure over two things above this 5-minute gap as well as this new day open gap, and then we'll play bullish. Because that would invalidate a lot of sell structure that I was looking at. Do you pay $140 approximately as professional fees for every prop firm? It's like $130 to $140, yeah, for each one of them. So, So next 5-minute closure at 235. This is already looking like it's trying to flip higher, and then all the sell structure here. It tried to move lower, but it couldn't. Just kept on bouncing off this previous consolidation. Even like using this previous bearish breaker that I have as a bullish breaker now. So we're actually flipping for higher here. That wick, Lanzo, that wick we were talking about, it just landed at the new that New York Open at 89 here. Wick did just next candle just 30 points higher, 40 points higher. Oh, crazy! That's like literally definition of a immediate rebalance, just flip higher. But I feel like, I mean, we had to capture some moves. You know, start of the stream, we were looking for shorts. We couldn't get the short. After we were looking for a flip higher. We were trying to look for entries, missed the entry, and then flip back down. We sort of missed the entry, but we got one, and it tapped us out. We got the second one. So like, I feel like we're getting the right idea. Now the idea is looking higher here, especially with this close. Now you don't want to be bearish bias here. Just if we can close above. And that's like, look where the 2 p.m. candle opened. Nearly opened near the lows. And just push higher. So that was part of the manipulation with the SMT, taking ES lows. Just grinding up from here.
I'll probably wrap it up here. I'm gonna get off.
All right.
Good work today. I was just off. I didn't take a trade, but you did good, so that's good. Good luck for the rest of the session. Good luck, guys. Y'all have a good weekend. Take some time off, sleep in if you want to, if you can, and then reflect, and just come back. But yeah, stay safe, guys. I'm gonna catch y'all. Talk later.
Yeah. All right. See you, man. All right. I'm gonna keep the stream running to 30 minutes. Till 3 p.m. We have more time to see if there's another trade. Lance will come more often. He really just want to come Fridays, like once a week type of thing. And we want to bring other guests in. Like, you know, we had Josh, or not Josh, we had Johnny come in one time. We were trying to book another one, maybe next week. We have Nick does futures. There's a few other people that I have planned just to trade with me. Even Alex from Lab, if we want to get him back on. You know, having someone on makes me, I think, a little bit less able to trade, I feel like, because I'm also trying to talk to them. But also, the price is actually good. I mean, I'm always open to trade. But I want to get to the point where I can get everyone in. And then, you know, it doesn't change me, and I'll just trade how I normally would. Because we might, you know, if I bring another trader on, and they tend to also be very, very gun shy. He's like, oh, I don't want to, especially if they're fading me. Like, let's say I'm short-term bullish and they're bearish. They'll try to withhold their comment. I'm like, you know, just say whatever you want. They're like, if you want shorts and I'm looking for longs, we either both get the right play or we both miss, or one of us will win. It's fine. All good, man. All good. So yeah, what is another SMT here? So far, what we've seen is SMT does tell the story of market moving back and forth. So this doesn't convince me yet. Frank Q especially. ES, I can get by. If we see a bullish setup on ES, we can try to play it here already. And by the way, I think we made that announcement. If you want to join me and Desi's new group, because we joined forces, you can look at the channel. We have a 30% off that's going to end Sunday. 30% off. You know what this is basically? It's $100 per month for 2 people. We used to do it for one. Each of us had $100 per month. We decided to combine Discord, keep the same price, and also give you a 30% off. And if you do the yearly, it comes to 58, and that's going to be the last time we're going to do anything at this price point. So, you know, this is only just to give a 3-day mark. If you like how we trade, if you want to take it to the next level with us and learn from us at the lowest price point there is possible, this would be the opportunity. If not, here's the thing though, we still have free sessions. If you still like not sure how we trade or want to try us out more, there's still PM sessions going to be for free. But it's just going to be a probably higher price point. It's going to be $100 per month if you join later on after this week. But, you know, me and Desi also worked out a plan where he's going to stream London. I'm going to stream PM. We're going to do it till like July. And then we'll see from there. Like there might be a point where we revert from the YouTube sessions just for Discord. If let's say the YouTube gets too large, what happened to the people who have your lifetime membership? They already got. We brought every lifetime member in, so that's the thing. If you bought lifetime with me, let's say you bought it like a year ago, you're still in whatever venture I do. I'll still include it in because like, that's the point. You're investing in me for a lifetime, and wherever I go, let's say I combine with more people or making a big group. What if you paid for like $1,000 lifetime and the new lifetime's like 3,000? You still get the access. So it's just more value, lower costs. I signed up last Friday for $55. What the heck? How'd you sign up for $55? How's that possible? Unless it's the yearly. But no, the discount was only off the first month. Yeah, lifetime we're just doing for 1,000 right now. I mean, yearly we also have 1,000 before the discount, but soon I think we're not going to offer it. If we do offer, it's going to be at like a 1,500, 2,000 price point because the lifetime also gives you access to both of us now. Let's say me and Desi do want to separate our Discord. You have lifetime to both now, so you're kind of purchasing that, which makes it like you purchasing a lifetime for both traders, not just one. You're investing in them. So, yeah, pretty big flip here. This was like the immediate rebalance where I could have seen this coming. And once we close high, we have that chain state delivery. We could have longed right there on that retap again. Stop at that previous low. I could see this playing out very well. Just like this is more hindsight kind of analysis that I would run for Asia or if I'm trading by myself. Yeah, the way that lifetime works, like you'll have us tied for eternity essentially, and if we do decide to raise our prices, you already have lifetime to both of us. That's just how powerful it is. And I know, like we did lifetime when years ago. There's still traders there that are getting value from us, learning from us from 2 years ago, and we plan to stick around for at least another 5 years, honestly, because we're still young. I'm only 23. I can still trade more. Like I don't have any plans to retire anytime soon. My goal would at least be like, I don't know, something very absurdly high where I don't have to trade anymore. But even then, I'll still trade, but it's going to be like not scalping. It'll probably be long-term investing. But if you want to join, there's the info. Lifetime, we put it at price point at 1,000 for now, but we could do 1,500 probably every now and then when we do open it. It's not open to the public, but if you guys want it, you guys can DM me on Discord and we can make it happen. Yeah, this is the same question that I get asked every time. Are the ASA streams recorded? So what we have is basically, this is what you have. New York session, both New York session is going to be streamed. It's going to be AM and PM. So I'm doing PM, he does AM. Asia, London. I take over Asia, he takes London. It's up to Desi if you want to stream London. He does stream London, but if not, it'll be alerts. For me, I'm not going to stream Asia because I'm trading Asia for 4 hours. And most of the time in Asia, I'm not just like tape rating every minute. I'm just waiting for it. I'll come back to the PC and then I'll alert or show the commentary, which for instance, what we did yesterday. This is what it looks like yesterday with alerts here. We didn't have a clear entry because Asia was cracked out last night, but this is the one we played literally in chat. 1 minute chain state delivery. After filling this 1 minute gap, SMT here, that closure, retrap back into the chain state delivery, stop under the low here. You're going for the relative equal highs, which ironically, this is what I'm talking about. ES just missed this. And it was a little bit annoying, but I took the TP on ES. I tried to put break even NQ. We got cut off on NQ. We made money in ES. But that's just how it's gonna be. We're gonna wait for the time to strike and we'll go for it. Asia's just a different beast. Like this is not like how you trade EPM where I'm tape rating every minute count. If you trade Asia before, it's slow, but you want to be very patient. So that's why I give you a 4 hour window. In that 4 hour window, we'll find one trade for every session so far. We at least find one trade that I've been on it. No, I think yearly's 700 right now, and then lifetime's 1,000, and then after this no discounts, it'll be yearly's 1,000, lifetime's 1,500 or 2,000. Yeah, these like lifetime has very incredible value, and there's so many lifetime people that do join that is still here, Joe trading with us years later. They don't have to pay monthly anymore. That's just we want to keep that value, especially now the lifetime does give you assets to traders. We didn't raise monthly, but the lifetime has to go up from there. Because in case we do want to raise the monthly later, that way we could do it appropriately. If I already have yearly, can I work something out to switch to lifetime? You know, if you're interested, just shoot me a message. I think I'll handle it. You can try to ask Desi too, but I'll usually handle the messages here, the back end. But you know, you can shoot one of us a message. I think just after this week, we're just gonna keep whatever price. So like, if you feel like you FOMO'd, or you're like, oh, I should get the 30% off, it's just not gonna happen. This is only just because of launch. We're really pushing here. So these highs, you know, we got this closure that makes it like fair game for upside. And we're just pushing higher and higher. Let's see here. Yearly on the website is $9.99. Yeah, but using the code DB is 30% off. I think, is it code DB? Yeah, I think that's what Desi made it as. Code DB. That stands for Desi Brian. Pretty simple there, huh? But yeah, I'm. You know, Asia is just gonna be commentary alerts. If there's a entry model, I'll alert it, and everyone is able to take the trade. It's just gonna be very challenging to expect a live stream. That's why I don't think it's feasible. The only thing that I could plan on doing in the future is, let's say we're in a trade, I could just hop on Discord voice for like the duration of trade just to talk about it. But then, you know, like you play devil's advocate, you could also do the same thing with alert, be like, okay, you know, stop here, entry here. I'm looking for this. If we close over here, my bias changed, trades invalid. Everything that can be done on live stream can be also done on voice or on alerts. But you know, I think, you know, the problem with me before is I couldn't handle the Discord on my own, because like people expect me to trade AM and stream it while I'm trying to trade PM, also trying to trade Asia, and like there's just way too many things. This is the deal that me and Desi worked out. Like, you know, let's divide and conquer. Desi like AM, he also liked London. I like PM, I like Asia. What if we just combine and then just, you know, lead our members separately? We don't collide. We can if we want to, if we want to like help each other out. You know, like let's say if Desi want to trade on PM with me, he can do that, but I'm the one responsible for it. And that helps us like divide and conquer, where I'm not like overwhelmed or burned out now. Like I feel pretty good, other than like sometimes I trade Asia for too long. I'm like, damn, this is 4 hours of Asia, 2 hours of PM. That's 6 hours of screen time. That's why lately, you know, we'll get a trade Asia like probably 2 hours in, and you know it's already done. I'll get off. Once I get that trade, that'll be the buffer here. And the buffer last night was $500 on Apex. So pretty good. I do like longs here. Likely off this inversion here, as well as this this OB here. If we can get down here, it's a higher time frame structure. You know, we also have the 50-minute flip, so like there's a lot of weight here around 640s. if we can get back to 640s and give you a 1 minute confirmation, this is a long here. I'm gonna give it till like 255. This would be probably the last play if it gets there. Night Poacher said he's short. You know what? Yo, if we have this wrong bias together, that's just what it is. But I think that this is based off of my analysis. This is pretty long bias right now until, let's say, we get a flip back under the new day open gap. If we get close under, like, let's say 625, short bull bias gone. But this is undeniably just bullish for me from wherever I can see it, especially with this structure here and SMT off these lows. Are you gonna stop streaming PM session on YouTube for free? See, what I'm gonna commit to is until July. It's like 4 more months. We're gonna do free session every single day, every single week, and then we'll see from there. But that's my commitment there. So you have 4 months, and then depending on what I want to do with it, if I want to just if let's say this is what I fear of. The YouTube stream might get too large, and then you just narrow it down by just putting a tiny paywall. And now like 1,500 people could turn to like 300 people, and now I can work on with that people. Night Poacher said 2 minutes. Okay, he's looking for the 250 candle. 250 candles is gonna be a death candle. Let's see what he got. Who doesn't like a little action here? Night Poacher said 2 minutes. He said 2 minutes. It's gonna short, like it's gonna be dropping all of it. I don't know what he said, but like he said it was at 680s. It's another 20 points high. Let's see. Let's see if he's about it. It's gonna probably take out the daily eye because of equal. Let me just see. It's just a large 4 hour right now. I mean, I think we're gonna be wrapped up very soon. The only thing is like longs here would make sense to me because we have so much structure in this area. This is like previous resistance essentially, and we got to finally close over it. Everything that was previous resistance just became support. Only not because we're playing support resistance, just because we flipped it and we have like invalid bearish PD rays become bullish PD rays. So like no matter what I look at it, this is just bullish. Wait, what? I'm just so confused. I just see him saying, don't buy this, short this. It is pumping. Is he trolling, chat? There's a massive bear flag. Is this Patrick Wheelan in the chat here? Is this all? Yo. You know what Lanto did once he got off stream? Look at this chat. 2 cheese pizza? Is that pizza? 1 mozzarella, 1 chicken tender, 1 fry, subtotal $7.40, total $100. Yo, you saw that? Hopefully that's 2 pizzas. If that's 2 slices, he got robbed. He got blindly robbed. Your friend loved overpaying for food. It's like I'm the opposite though. I always look for discounts. Like I could do like such a big payout month, like 100K month plus, and then um and then let's say I want to make a pizza order or Uber order. I'll be like, okay, let me look up if there's a coupon before I make this purchase. We got Night Poacher with the PW Concepts. He's begging for shorts right now. He's been begging for the last 5-10 minutes here. Let's see if it comes to his favor. I mean, it makes sense for shorts only just so I can, you know, get a long setup potentially. Let's end this week with a good giveaway. This is ideally what I want to see, though. I mean, it could knife through it, fine, but this would be the idea. This boy is trolling. He was calling for shorts down here. He's like, don't long here. Or, yeah, don't long here. This is an easy short. And it's been pumping. It just got back to, like, near the break even. He's like, look at that. Look at that, chat. You see that? He came back up. What now? What now? Even then, I'm not logging here. I'm looking down here. So maybe, you know, we'll get your short out from the drawdown. A little bit profit. And then we'll pick up the long. He said, it ain't stopping. It ain't stopping back up, man. That's what it looks like. Anyways, we're gonna do a giveaway by doing like guess the close, and then we're gonna wrap this. So I don't think I'm gonna trade power here. I gave it to 255. If we want to get this real quick. Breaker means breaker, or BRKR means breaker. Breaker is basically a failed order block. Take profit rebate per account. Okay, yeah, so this is something that we're also deciding, right? I think the 50K is, you know, TPT rebates. What we're gonna do instead of 5%, we're gonna give you, I think we have the number either 5 or 6. I think it has 6 though, $5 or $6 per order, no matter the size. So I think resets would give you like $4. So this would make it more valuable. If you buy anything 25K, 50K, 75K, it'll be above if we do $6. I think this makes more sense. Just so it can be fair, because a lot of people do like 25K accounts from TPT. Maybe we'll just give $6 all around. And we're gonna issue the rebates most likely this weekend. Just give it to me. I called for 83 lows. Boy, you want low of day here? You want this low and then slow of day? You're about to get cooked shorting this. I don't know where you're shorting, but you were very aggressive shorts on this bull run up. So you're definitely in drawdown here. Okay, so yeah, let's do the giveaway, chat. So basically, don't guess it until you see my message though. Dude, he's getting cooked right now. Look at this. He's getting cooked right now. Boy was shorting like so much lower, and he's just getting gapped up. He's like, fade me, fade me. It's clearly a bearish flag or whatever it's called. I don't know what your stop is though. It just doesn't make sense to short blindly here. You want to wait for a flip for it. I think that's the problem with a lot of traders too. Like, they just have a bias. They don't see that this is clearly flipping higher, and like you know, like you could be right by the short, but it could go up higher. Let's say it takes out these relative highs first, and then it goes down. Are you willing to take like 56-point drawdown? You might get stopped out a few times before you actually win. Rather than that, you just wait, and then maybe you'll get like a short entry somewhere here, and then go down to your target. All right. Okay. We're gonna give away here, guys. Guess the opening of 3 p.m. starting now. Here. Cutoff will be at 2:59. So you have like 1 minute. Here, make it count here, guys. I'm gonna guess. I want a little bit lower. I'm gonna guess right here. This is my guess here. One guess, by the way. If you guess twice, automatic disqualification. Don't cry about it, because no one's gonna help. All right, it's cut off now by 2:59. I mean, I don't have to abide by the cutoff because it's only 2 minutes, but you're more likely not gonna get it because the 2:58 people already got a lot of guesses. We don't really. This is gonna be more loose for today, just because it's so quick. I just want people to not guess like the last second and be like, "Oh, I guessed it." So we're gonna go with someone closer. All right, we're gonna also do this by 2 ticks too. Yo, how did my guess just hit at the dot? Okay, let's see the opening here. This is pushing higher. Look at that. It's within 2 ticks. Plus or minus. First person. And that is... I think this is it, right? One more higher. 11.75. 7-11. Someone said 7-10. 11.75. So within 2 ticks. Let's see who gets it. You guys can look up in the history with me. Someone said 7-10 again. This is too far off. $7.10 again. Look, there's so many people doing 7.10, but it's off by 2 points. You need to be within 2 ticks. Someone said 7.11. This is off by 3 ticks, so we have to pass that person. 7.12. Okay, I think this 7.12 is within 1 tick. We're gonna give it to. I'm gonna check the bot if he guessed multiple times first. But it's so far as Chayara. Yeah, it's gonna have to be Chayara. There could be multiple people who guess it the same answer. We're gonna give it to the person who said it first. No complaints here. If you, all right. Yeah, just Chayara. It's such a weird name for me to pronounce. Very unique though. Just DM me in Discord, and you can pick any account. 2 minutes, Brian Long's getting cooked. This boy literally been shorting all day. He's like, don't long this. It's gonna short. It's gonna fall down. It's gonna fall down. Trust me. Pumping higher. It's gonna fall. It's like, I'm not even long yet. I would longs down here. I'm just long bias. And he's getting cooked to the maximum right now. Have to be on drawdown right now. But it's just funny to see. Anyways, I think that's gonna wrap the session. Yeah. Last note would be, I want to just comment on last note. If you want to join the Discord, We have the 30% off ending Sunday. So you have, you know, tonight, you have Saturday, you have Sunday. If you want to join it, code 30% off for the first month. Yearly also will be the whole year. You have basically 2-person, Desi and me, for the price of 1 person, basically, with a discount. And then if you want lifetime, you can DM me about it. We're going to work on lifetime based on who's asking for it. And that'll be it. And look at that. Look at that. Night Poacher is getting cooked again. He said he shorted, and now he's like, wait, I didn't short. I'm going to wait for again. So either he got stopped out, and he's trying to short again, or he just deep in drawdown. He's coping, chat. Yo, we need Night Poacher to call trades on Monday, and we just inverse the shit out of him. Cause he's like a fade signal right now. He's medium rare right now. Like, okay, before we end this, like, how would we be bearish here with this closure above this 15-minute? This is like so clear in my model that this is bullish bias, and you don't short this until we do flip back down, as well as a 5-minute too. We flipped 5-minute too. Like, everything just saying like high of day right now, or drawing to these at least internal highs. But yeah, he wanted to smoke. I put him on blast, and he's getting cooked right now. He's giving top step energy. Low key, that might be what it is. Anyways, we're gonna wrap this up. If you have take profit rebates, it's gonna be processing probably this week, and if you might get an email about it if there's the issue. But have a good one. And I'll see you guys tomorrow, or I'll see you guys Monday. Well, if you're in the Discord, we'll likely trade Sunday night too. Asia Sunday night in Discord. And now Night Trade is quiet. Know why? Because he was shorting. He was literally shorting like all the 680s, and he's in 60 point of drawdown. Now he's quiet. And now he's trolling to say he's long. Wrapped it up, guys. That's how we wrap it up. That's how we clap a troll there. Wait, who's Albie? He said I'll send you a message for my account. Thanks, Brian. Oh, are you? I don't know what this is referring. Hopefully it's not the giveaway, because we already have the giveaway done. Anyways, I'm gonna close off here, guys. I'll see you guys Sunday or Monday.